What's up guys, welcome to Off the Reel Fishing, and in today's video we're gonna go over the top 5 best baits to use for bass fishing, mostly for beginners. If you enjoy fishing content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and don't forget to turn the bell notifications on so you're notified when I upload. I don't always do sit down videos like this, I also fish. It's gonna be my personal pick for the top 5. I'm pretty sure this is universal, pretty much across all seasons of bass fishing. Every bass fisherman should at least have one of these in their tackle box. So let's get into the list right now. Coming in at number 5 on our list is the crankbait. The reason why I'm including this in my list is because they are so easy to use. All the action is generated by the bait itself and the lip. All you have to do is reel and change your speeds of reels. You can add jerks into it if you want, but in reality, all you need to do is just reel, stop, and it'll swim and it'll do its thing all on its own. These are great baits all season because there's so many variations of them. Deep diving, shallow, lipless, square bill, and all those variations can be used at different times around the season and still catch fish. Coming in at number 4 on this list is a Cinco Worm. These are so versatile because they're so simple to use. They come in a ton of different colors, ton of different lengths. You really don't have to do much with them. All you do, you can wacky rig them, you can rig them in the nose and use them like a finesse worm, but the best way to use them is to just wacky rig them, toss them up by some structure, let it sink all the way to the bottom, pull it back up to the top, let it sink again, and these things will produce fish as long as you fish them in the right spots. The best spots to fish them are near docks, bridges, trees that have fallen in the water, anywhere there's some good structure that bass will be hiding in that's, you know, normally hard to get a regular other lure in. Senkos will always do the trick for tough cover. Coming in at number 3 on our list today is the Ned rig. These are becoming so popular across the entire United States simply because of how many fish these little simple lures are catching. It is important that you use the correct worm on these though. You have to have a worm on here that has some form of either air in the tail or Z-Man specific Elastec, so that when it hits the bottom, the tail will stick up and any fish swimming by can see it and come down and crunch on it. These baits are great for finesse fishing and they come in a ton of different colors, ton of different variations. I also have one, it has a paddle tail. This is also made with Z-Man's Elastec. When it hits the bottom, the tail sticks up. I've gotten a lot of bass to bite with this. Even though the color is crazy, I've gotten a lot of bass to eat this. Coming in at number 2 on our list, the topwater frog. These are one of the most fun baits to use during the summer because of the amount of action they generate on the top of the water. If you haven't caught a bass on top water, I highly recommend you try it, whether it be with a frog or even like a buzz bait. Just the amount of excitement you get when you see a bass come up and just take this thing off the top of the water is like no other, and it's usually the larger fish that will come to the top of the water and eat these baits, and it is always good to have some form of top water in your tackle box at all times. Coming in at number 1, this is my personal favorite, and it is the skirt jig. The reason I put these at number 1 and my personal favorite on this list is because of how versatile these baits are. You can use anything on the back of these. I typically like to use these bug type lures. I think they're called bitsy bugs. However, you can use crawfish, you can use swim baits, you can use the bugs, you can use worms. You can almost put anything on the back of this and bass will bite it. They will eat it. And what's great about these is when you're dragging them through the water, not only do you have the up and down action or the tail action that you're getting from what you're doing in the rod, but these skirts in the water are moving in and out, and it's almost like they're simulating gills. So you have that extra action that you don't even have to do, and the bass just love these skirt jigs. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. If you have any other suggestions for favorite baits that you love to use and you think that someone should definitely keep in their tackle box, leave it in the comment section below. Maybe I missed something that's very, very important to you. We're gonna go ahead and close out today's video, and I'll catch you in the next one.